guys, and welcome back to T2T Wrestling. Yes, it's us again. I know, we just saw you this morning. Well, we've seen us again. It is Thursday. It is, prediction day. When we're talking about SummerSlam, and I got my co-host with me. What's your name again? Mark? Nope, his name is Tim, sorry. Hi, Tim!
Hi, hello. Why? Why?
He
Why must you?
He has to be less of a Mark. We're on a time schedule here.
Fuck off. Let's go.
Alright, guys. Well, as you know, SummerSlam is here, and SummerSlam is on Saturday, not Sunday. And Tim will tell you why. Go ahead, Tim. Tell him why.
Because there is a boxing match in Las Vegas, and apparently WWE didn't want to go up against that in the TV buy ratings. That's literally the reason. Can't remember what it is. I think it's a Floyd Merriweather or something. There's some boxing match in Vegas, and WWE apparently thought that their buy rate would go terribly down if they went up against it. So they moved it. So there we are.
So it's on a Saturday, not a Sunday. So just to remind you guys, Saturday, not Sunday. But anyway, let's get into this because there's a lot to talk about here. We'll have the first match. I put Edge versus Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. I mean, beyond the fact that I'm still pissed that it's not Edge for the title as a incumbent, so to speak. I think this is going to be another one of those where it's like, if Edge can go and it looks like he can, then this can be a match of the evening.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily going to be that, but before we start, I would consider this one of the favorites as match of the evening because it looks. That's a dream matchup. Sorry, in a lot of ways.
It really is. I think it's one of those matches that's like, oh man, you wouldn't even, because I have so much similarities.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly, and they are both just so good at what they do. They're so good at in-ring storytelling. They're so good technical wrestlers. They can do, this should be amazing. I think Edge will take it. I know I have a bad track record with Edge winning this year, but they really have got to start giving him victories if they want to use him for anything.
True, I agree.
And Seth doesn't need a victory here. Seth Rollins will always be, top card if they want to use him for that, so it's not that big a deal, I feel.
I agree.
I think Edge will win unless they want to put Seth up against whoever is WWE Universal Champion after SummerSlam. I feel pretty certain I know who that is, but unless they want to put Seth up against him and want to start out with a victory, I think Edge will take this one. But I think it's going to be a spectacular match.
I agree. Edge is going to win. He has to win. He has no. He don't have to win, but I mean, it would just make.
I get your point. They can't keep feeding him defeats if they want him to keep being a spectacle.
Right. Exactly. So we're picking Edge, right?
Yeah, we're picking Edge.
Cool.
Definitely. You heard it here first, folks.
So we got.
As usual.
The next one I got is the SmackDown tag team, the Usos versus the Mysterios.
This is the match I think will go on the pre-show. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's usually the tag title. It's a title, so it gets people riled up, and this could again be a good match.
I mean,
I think generally the Usos and the Mysterios have had pretty good matches so far.
Yeah, I think it's a good starter match too, because I think it was like last pay-per-view they had like them with the starter up, and it was pretty good matches and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the Usos are gonna keep their titles.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I think they should keep their titles.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the best. They are the best tag team WWE have right now, to be completely honest. So I really think they should.
Yep, I agree with that. And so yeah, I mean that's not pretty much to say about that.
No, I mean it's going to be another good match. I feel Dominic is just getting better. Ray can still go, and the Usos is I mean, with the
and the Usos are just the Usos, so.
Yeah, the Usos. I mean, with the possible exception of the New Day, Usos is by far the best tag team WWE currently have on the roster, which is bad because again the tag team roster is very slim, but they are, so they should keep it, and this is going to be a good match. Maybe not a 5-star match, but a good match.
A decent match. A decent
match, definitely.
So we got the next one. We got the United States Championship: Sheamus versus Damian Priest.
I haven't seen any of the build-up for this, but I think those two fit well together.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm going. My money's on Damian Priest.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they built him up. Yeah. You know, he already had this whole thing with that. The whole thing with the Miz and everything that went well, and it's like okay.
He has proven he can carry himself on the main roster. Sheamus doesn't need the title anymore. Giving Damian like a title to run with, I think that could be. I think that's the only.
I mean that's because I haven't really been keeping up with these. I like this is the first time I'm actually hearing about this. So
honestly, we can come back to that. We can come back to that in the sort of overall prediction of how the show is going to be at the end. But yeah, no, I haven't really watched any of the build up to this one. But I mean, if Sheamus shows up, then he's a great power wrestler with technical skills, and Damian Priest has shown basically since back on NXT certainly, but ever since he got moved up with Bad Bunny there earlier in the year, he's just been killing it. So yeah. I think this can be a fun match. I don't think it's going to be the longest match, but I think it'll be a really fun match.
Yeah, I agree. So then I have the next one. I got Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal.
A match 10 years in the making. Actually, almost 15 years in the making. Where is Heath Slater? I want a 3MB.
Heath Slater should be the freaking ref, man.
Yeah. I need a 3. I don't care. I think actually he's just working for AEW, but hire him for one night to be the special referee for this thing. That would be amazing. I mean, these are both really good power wrestlers. This can be one of those matches that's like can be really good or can be really bad if they both like show up and get a chance to do power moves. Because both of them are also fairly athletic for big guys. It could be a really good match. It could also be a really stinker if one of them just isn't feeling it on the evening.
This is true. And plus, you have also Jinder Mahal has those other two guys on his side as well. So
I mean,
there's shenanigans going on.
They are banned from ringside, which means they will absolutely make an appearance.
Right.
I actually think Jinder is going to take this.
I actually agree with you. I agree with that.
I don't really have any specific reason for it other than my gut feeling. Drew, again, it's just Drew don't really need a victory right now, but if they want to use Jinder again, he kind of needs to make a statement match.
Yeah.
And winning against Drew, or at least keeping the feud going with Drew, because when has one match ever been enough for WWE to end a feud on? But I think Jinder is going to take this probably with shenanigans. And I think he should.
No, definitely. Because, I mean, that's his whole stick. So, why break it?
Yeah, exactly.
Then we got the Raw Tag Team Champions. We got Omos and AJ Styles versus RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Riddle.
I'm glad RK Bro is back together.
Yes. Me too.
Not so much because I have started to like Riddle a lot more. He is still a fantastic wrestler, by the way, but not because I've started liking Riddle more, but just because I like how Randy is currently playing up against.
Yeah, I like the character that he has with Riddle, and it's just kind of like.
Yeah. Oh God, why? But okay, we're friends, I guess.
Right. It's like why, but. At the same time, it's like you get on my nerves.
It works fine. It works really good. I said it last week. I said it last week, guys. If
last week.
Hear, that's your fault.
I mean, you should have been there.
Yeah, you definitely should have been there. It was an awesome conversation. I said it last time. I think it's time to take the titles off AJ and Omos and give Omos some more wrestling training before he goes back in the ring.
Yeah.
So I think RK Bro is good. Also, the storyline has been on Randy and Mac. So unless they're going to immediately break them up and have a feud, I think it's going to be RK Bro taking this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Which is fine by me.
Which is fine because I still want AJ to go on to challenge Roman. So I don't have a single problem with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think RK Bro is going to take it. Again, this is one of those things. If it's AJ and those two, it's going to be a phenomenal match. If Omos is primarily involved, it's going to be a P match. It's really that simple. He's simply not good enough as.
I mean, the thing is, they're just gonna have to like try to take him out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they can do that one way or the other.
Yeah.
But again, I think Omos can be good. I think Braun Strowman would be spectacular when he started out. He ended up being super good.
I think he got potential. He got potential.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's not there yet. I think it's time to start moving him back to just being AJ's bodyguard for a while.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Or at least do some singles matches and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe send him to the the Performance Center, just for another week or so.
Right. So let's go to the next one. We got Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie with Dewdrop at the background, aka Piper. Okay, y'all don't.
AKA Piper, AKA Viper. I think I know her as actually. From the Independents. Doesn't matter anyway. We know who we know who she is. Where the heck did this feud suddenly come from?
It's been for a while.
No, it's been going for a while. It's just like, of all the people that would be in a feud with Alexa,
like
Marie wasn't the one I had thought it would be.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
But I mean, I don't mind. It's just gonna be a really fun match to watch.
Yeah.
You gotta see what Lily does, and stuff like that.
Let's be fair. They say it's Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss.
We all know that ain't.
Yeah.
We already know what the real deal is, okay? We already know.
Every single match my dear Lexi is involved in is going to be Lily versus someone. And honestly, I'm there for it. WWE needs something silly now and again.
Yeah.
And Alexa is really leaning into this, and she's having fun. And again, Alexa is still a really, really excellent wrestler. So I don't have a problem with this.
I don't have a problem with this match. This is going to be a really fun match to watch. And it's like,
I mean, and if they're actually serious about doing something with Eva Marie this time, like if they actually believe that she can pull it off as a wrestler, Alexa is probably a good one to have a feud with, because she can wrestle, she is really good at allowing others to showcase their talents, and they can have Eva Marie lose by magic, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like, literally.
Really. But, yeah, well, I don't know, but I don't even know who's going to win one. I'm just looking forward to see. Like, I always looking forward to these matches. Yeah. Because you never know what's going on.
Exactly. I'm not looking forward to this as a match. I'm looking forward to this as a spectacle.
Yeah, as an entertainment thing. It's like, okay. Yeah. It's like when the things are getting too much seriousness, I was like, all right, this is going to be like the fun match.
Yeah, exactly. World Wrestling Entertainment. A lot of other matches will be wrestling matches, like Edge and Rollins.
Right.
This will be the entertainment match.
Exactly.
Let's put it like that.
Exactly. So I got the next one. I got the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus John Cena.
I don't care.
I know you don't care.
I literally don't care. I'm probably not. Well, I am, because we're going to have to review it. But if we didn't do like the review show on Wednesday, while we're shooting it on Wednesday, if we didn't do the review show next week, I wouldn't watch this match because I don't care.
You don't care.
The only way I can see Cena winning is if he's coming back full time. I don't see him do that. So this is going to be another Roman, or absolutely secure Roman win. And it's not like we've never seen Cena versus Roman before. They used to have matches all the time back in like 14 and 15.
The only reason why I would see him winning is so they can just give him, so he can go to fucking be 17th champion. And then he can lose it like the same week when on Friday. It don't matter.
He can lose it on the aftermath Raw. I don't know. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Again, it's not a match I care about. I have stopped care. I admit it. I usually trying to be very unpolitical, but I stopped caring about Cena when he did the whole licking ass on China thing. And I don't care about Roman right now because he's booked for. I think his heel character is super good. He's really good as a villain, but he's booked super. I think he's been booked super bad. It's super boring.
I mean, I would have rather had the him versus Finn Balor.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been good. Or again, him chasing Edge. Try to have Roman chase someone as a heel. He's been a villain ever since he won the title. I mean, he's had the title constantly as a villain. It would be fun to see him try to chase something as this. I need to be acknowledged, but you're not champion. That could be a fun storyline.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, with Roman and to a certain degree, actually, with the next main title match as well, we have gotten to the point where it's like the 8 deadly words. The 8 deadly words is a concept in literature and television and so on. It's like, I don't care what happens to these people. Once the audience says that, you have lost them and you can pack up and go home. And honestly, that's what it's like with Roman versus Cena for me. I don't care about any of these people right now. So,
Well, I think John Cena might win because they might give it to him just for the 17th thing. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, you know what? I'll go with you. I would have said Roman, but you know what? Screw that. I'll go with Cena as well.
I mean, Roman can always win it back from Cena.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So
I mean, I don't know. That's the only reason why I think they would do that. But I don't know.
I am so uncaring about this match that I don't have a prediction. So the official TNT prediction is that John Cena will win.
Cool. Moving on. We got the SmackDown Women's Champion belt with a rematch from fucking WrestleMania. We got Blanca Belair versus Sasha Banks.
Why?
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, they had awesome. The matches they had were amazing. This match is also going to be amazing, but why? Is every other woman on the roster injured? Are they, in the doghouse?
I mean, you still got
on strike.
I mean, you had like Zelina Vega. They could have picked her.
There's so many.
I'm just like, we seen this match.
Like 3 months ago, did we see this match? It's not even like last year. This was earlier in the year. They had 3 matches in a row. Come on, guys! You were building up what's her name for the Money in the Bank that Nikki then ended up winning. Pick some. Again, this is going to be a great match because I don't think Bianca and Sasha isn't going to have great matches. But why?
Like we already know that. We've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. I am gobsmacked over this one. I'm befuddled that they would pick this matchup again. I mean, literally, my first thought was, have all the other women gone on strike? Because why?
I mean, there's so many more just out there. It's like
Toni Storm just came up from NXT. Give it to her. It's like Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm very confused, but it's going to be a good match, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha takes it. I think Bianca is going to maintain, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha takes it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha takes it. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't like shenanigans and interruptions involved.
Yeah, non DQ or a non-result, very possible. Also, yes.
Yeah, so there is that.
But yeah, that when I went down the card earlier today, that was the one that was just, what the hell is this?
Right?
Why?
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
For what? I'm just like, when I thought, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess.
And again, not a bad word about Sasha Banks. I think we've got enough over her this year. for everyone to know that we absolutely love her, but yeah, no, just no. That's weird.
Yeah, it is. But let's move on. We got the Raw Women's Championship as a triple threat. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair versus the champ Nikki Ash.
I don't know if this is going to be the match of the evening, but it's probably the match I look forward to the most.
Yeah.
I have been all in on the Charlotte and Rhea feud for most of the year. I think that should be feud of the year in general, and adding Nikki to it somehow just made it better. Maybe it's just because I'm I'm very very fond of Nikki Nikki Ash, I guess, as a wrestler, and I just love her character.
Yeah, I do too.
It's
I think this is gonna be like, kind of like between like, definitely gonna be like power between like Rhea and Charlotte, and then there's a little bit of like, I don't know. I want to see a little bit of goofiness from Nikki. A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, my best guess is this is going to be Charlotte and Rhea carrying the fight, with Nikki coming in and doing her almost superhero stuff ever so often.
Yeah.
Then getting beaten down, and then the two keep fighting them all. I think Nikki is going to retain.
Oh, I think so too. I
think she needs to retain for this. They can still go on with this, but I think she needs to retain.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
But this is the one. This
is one of those matches that I'm actually looking for.
I'm super excited for this one.
I think this one, and the Alexa Bliss one, and the Edge one.
And the Edge one. Those are the ones.
Those are three that I'm looking forward to. Everybody else is like, okay.
Yeah, Sheamus and Damian is going to be good. But yeah, those are the ones. So is Bianca and Sasha. But those are the ones I'm really looking forward to. Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go to the last one that I have. The WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg.
This is another one I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit about this one either.
I don't.
Alright, well, bye, guys. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't like Lashley, and for fuck's sake, people, Goldberg. I liked Goldberg back in the WCW days, but now, come on. It's a spectacle match, and I don't know why.
It's payday time.
Yeah, it's definitely payday time. We have signed a contract with Goldberg saying he has to have so and so many title matches a year, and now we have to do it. That's basically what this is. This is going to be. I think this match is going to be terribly boring. We know Goldberg can't carry a long match, so this is going to be like 5 minutes flat.
Okay,
and
you might want to say that.
Hopefully Bobby is going to retain.
Hello.
Oh, you fell out. What did you say?
You fell out because you were a bit roboting.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was saying that we know this is going to be a short match because Goldberg can't do more than 7 minute matches. So I just hope this is like power move. Bobby retains. I guess.
It's probably gonna be like that whole when Drew McIntyre fought Goldberg, right? And it was just power moves and stuff like that, which is probably gonna be like I would put this like in the middle.
Yeah, it's just again I don't.
It's just
this can be another one of.
No, it's just one of those things. I'm just like I don't even care. It's like
no, exactly.
It's like your grandpa trying to fight your uncle. Like, oh, good lord.
Yeah, exactly. Roman and Cena, I almost aggressively don't care. This one, I'm just fully like, eh.
Well, see, the reason why you don't care about John Cena because of what he did, but I mean, if he didn't do that, it'd probably be a different story. This right here, it's just
exactly.
It's just boring. It's just, like, I don't care.
It's true. I would probably still want to see Cena versus Roman, even if I thought the result was given in advance, which I still think it is.
Right.
But yeah, I would probably see it if I cared more about Cena because he's always good for a fun match here and there, or a match at least here and there. But this one, yeah, this is just Bobby is probably the least charismatic world champion I can remember us having since Great Khali. And he was at least very tall.
I mean, at least he was tall.
Yeah. And Goldberg is, well, he's 2021 Goldberg. That's what he is.
Like, I when I think of all those people that they fired and they could have just had them go up against Lashley.
Yup.
I mean,
try to imagine.
I mean, we got what? Lashley versus Braun. Lashley versus The Fiend. Like, come on, man.
Lashley versus Alistair Black, which could also be an interesting match. Lashley versus... Yeah, no, this is all...
what do we get? Lashley and fucking Goldberg. No disrespect to Goldberg, but...
That is... I mean, I suppose, again, it's a contract thing. They have to give him, like, championship matches at high-ranking pay-per-views. Maybe he's still good for sales? I don't know. I don't see their internal numbers. Maybe their polling says, well, there's an extra 50,000 buys if, you know, Goldberg is on the card. But yeah, this is just... I'm so... Again, this is one where I'm so befuddled. But in a lot worse way than Bianca and Sasha, because they're at least going to have a great match, I'm sure. But yeah.
Baffled.
Again,
baffled.
I am so baffled. Exactly. I'm exactly thinking there, sitting here thinking, Alistair, triple threat, triple threat, Braun, The Fiend, and Bobby.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Or even like a four-way dance with Alistair, or something.
Or anything else.
Yeah, literally anything but Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. Literally.
You talk about this. Two dull people.
This is
even like when they had like their like they're talking to each other and they're having like their promos. I'm like, even this promo is fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like even them like back talking to each other is boring. It's like if MVP wasn't there, I'm like, I might as well catch some sleep. I might catch some sleep during this match, guys. I'm sorry. I'm telling you in advance. I might fall asleep.
I don't play. I mean, I would probably, you know, look to the side for 30 seconds and the match would be over in all probability. I still don't get why they're so enamored with Bobby Lashley. He has the personality of plywood.
I don't know. I don't know, but who do you think is going to win?
I think Lashley is going to win. I sure the heck hope at least that Lashley is going to win, but I don't think he is.
I mean, I don't even know.
The only reason
why I would think that they keep Bobby Lashley as a championship. It's like, okay, maybe for the Big E to go against him, maybe that. Possibly, maybe.
The problem is, would you even buy that? I mean, Lashley has smacked everyone he's been up against that isn't Drew McIntyre.
Maybe to go against Brock Lesnar if he comes back. I don't know.
You know what? That is what I thought the other day, and then I smacked myself for probably giving them telepathically good ideas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Goldberg takes it, and then Lesnar comes back, and then we're going to have a Lashley Goldberg Lesnar triple threat.
Oh God, my stomach hurts.
Could you? Yeah, could you even? No.
It's like, anyways, guys, we usually don't like to leave on a bad note. On that.
Not much to leave on a bad note.
So you know,
overall. I think this is going to be a really fun card.
I mean, there's a lot of matches on. There's a lot of matches on here, so I mean that's good. So
there's a lot of really interesting matches. It's just, I think the company is in a bad place when the two main titles are the two matches no one wants to see.
Right. I mean, you got like basically you have like two matches of the main titles or matches with people who barely are there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so let's end on something positive. At least we will have something to complain about next week.
Exactly, and you get to hear
Also,
all of it.
also go watch NXT, which is super good right now.
Oh my god, it's
Like even more than usual good
really
right
is. Go watch it. It's on Tuesdays. Go watch it.
now. Yeah, it's like 2 hours, guys. You can spare 2 hours for NXT.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you should. You have
Yeah.
the if you have the network or if you have the Peacock wherever you are in the world,
Yeah,
you can go back
exactly.
there and watch it. Just go watch it. Trust
Just
us.
go watch it. It is amazing right now.
So
Probably
it's
the best.
so good. It's so good.
I catch some AEW, and AEW isn't bad. I mean, I know I badmouth AEW a lot, but I actually think they've gotten better at just not being WWE's, jealous ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit better. I've been seeing some of their stuff, but
I
still
still
needs
think
work.
I still think NXT is the best wrestling programming on television or, network or wherever, or in like just on screen right now. It's just so good.
Really is. I agree. I know every time someone says AEW, I think of like AEW root beer, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Man, let me have one of those right now.
I was calling WWE WCW a little while ago, so names.
Names. What are names exactly? But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget tomorrow to watch Friendly Fire, and
hopefully we should be over soon, but not this week.
Probably next week will be over.
Probably next week.
Either that or I'm gonna kill Tim. Either or, it's gonna be over. But
one way or another. Hopefully it will be over in a way that doesn't result in my brutal, evisceration.
One can only hope. One can only hope. Well, he can hope.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.